messages. This is just going to be a quick reading for Taurus for the month of January, going into this eclipse season with a lunar eclipse and the lineup of Saturn and Pluto and the Sun all at 22 degrees of Capricorn. And just going to do a quick let's see what you guys going on for January for Taurus. January 2020. And we'll just see what messages we got going on for you guys. We got renewal and the Four of Autumn. Renewal is 20, which is great for 2020. And this is all about reviewing the past so that you can plan for a bright new future. This is all about the completion of a cycle and what you have learned and releasing the judgments from that. And the Four is all about managing your resources wisely and achieving some balance on how you spend and save, and how you help people. Your generosity. Is it genuinely generosity? Because if you're just always loaning stuff and never actually giving stuff away, that's not really being that generous, is it? If you always got to remind people what you gave them. So this is about balancing that. And this is also about balancing your finances. We just came out of the holidays. A lot of us overspent. This is time now to balance those. Balancing out that energy, that checkbook. What you're going to be spending. And what you have learned over this last year. And reviewing that and ending old cycles so that you can start new cycles. What else can we get for Taurus? All right. All right, so we've got the Princess of Summer here, being gentle and sensitive and trying to be kind and accepting your inexperiences. And this is about new relationships and emotional experiences with individuals on a social level, and being more compassionate. And the Four of Summer is all about being distracted and not seeing magical opportunities in front of you when you have them. So we've got newer relationships and these new social interactions, but you could be looking at more of the work that's going into these instead of being in awe of the opportunities that are opening up in front of you. And King of Winter is all about getting advice from someone who is professional yet objective for you and helping you with speaking out in public and being more censored and keeping certain relationships that you want to dump a lot of emotion into, and figuring out which ones that don't require you to put so much emotion into. The Two of Winter is an indecision that is holding you back. This is a choice you have to make that's better for you rather than everybody else. And you're feeling trapped in between the intellectual and emotional side. So this is back to this King of Autumns. You're having to make hard decisions here. But with the King of Spring, I see you being innovative and inspiring. And this could be some sort of financial windfall or some place where you can really show your leadership skills. So we're starting out with a lot of renewal and a lot of starting to balance out your finances wisely. But at the same time, you're trying to open your social circle up a little bit, and that's feeling like a lot of work to the point where you may be missing out on the magic of what's actually happening around you. And I see someone coming in that's inspiring and helps you manage this a little bit better. Manage these social interactions. Perhaps somebody that you could be doing these social things with that help everybody, or that help you out with navigating, being more open and social and speaking more. Because I see you wanting to step out into the world more, but thinking more of the work it takes to maintain these relationships than the magic that these relationships can bring to you when you open up into this new social circle you're working towards here. Let's see what advice we got. Queen of Pentacles. Being firm in your foundations and firm in what you bring to the table will help you out greatly, and knowing your worth is very important going into these new social surroundings and starting this new path of embracing new things, which is very hard for my Taurian people here. I see you being firm and standing in who you are, but perhaps being a little too giving of your time and your energy. Because you got the Six of Pentacles reversed along with the Three of Pentacles reversed. So I see you being generous and trying to be collaborative, but you could be over generous or taking charge too much on something, or not enough to keep it balanced. But you're presenting yourself like you're the king of this situation, but you've got the Queen reversed. So you got the King of Swords upright and the Queen of Swords reversed, and it's just, this is an imbalance you have going on here between your masculine and your feminine energies. So your masculine energy is putting out this big front of air of confidence, but your feminine energy is not confident, and it could cause you to be over generous or not focusing enough on what skills you do bring to the table. I see you being able to, you're open to it. You're open to this manifesting energy. You're open to creating new enterprises. But you are confused by the amount of opportunities that are around you, and you're refusing to come out into the open. Ten of Swords. Okay. So you got the Queen of Pentacles here. You know what you need to do, and you have all the skills that you need in order to manifest these new things for yourself. You can stand firmly in what you know and what you know, what you are good at, what you are confident about, and what you can put your thoughts and your words to. You know everything you need to know. So you have this great building energy going on right here. But then you have the being a little bit too overgenerous or overzealous or overspending in areas that you're not going to work on. So make sure whatever you're spending your money on or whatever you're spending your energy on, it is achievable goals and goals that you will stick to, not starters and non-starters, because non-starters are going to cost you. And they're going to cost you teammates if you're not careful. And the Queen of Swords, this is the opposite of being able to control your thoughts and your words. And this can be your shaken inner confidence, where you have this air of strong, assertive energy, but behind it is a lot of insecurity. And that can cause your masculine energy to come off as more aggressive than actually assertive. I see you very distracted by the opportunities that are around you. There's a lot of things that you can choose from, and a lot of different directions that you can go from, and a lot of cups that you can choose from, but you need to make sure that you're drinking from the right cups, because the right cup is the Jack of Hearts. That's the offer or connection that you do want to feed in order to get into this manifesting energy so that you can create more. And with these two, this is all about self-entrapment. You are self-trapped by your own judgments. I should say we, because everybody's guilty of this from time to time, can get so worried about the judgments of others that you are projecting judgments upon yourself that aren't even accurate. You know, this is a self-imprisonment of what you think you know and what you think the world wants from you, and trying to stay in this little box that you don't want to be in anymore. And that will hold you stagnant from what you're trying to do. So this is all about trying to release yourself from that self-imprisonment. It's time to come out in the open and be open in who you are. Oracle card to help us for my Taurus people, can aid them in stepping into this manifesting energy, this make these decisions, these hard choices that can keep us stuck because we're worried about everybody else's judgment, and we're casting a lot of judgment on ourselves. Ooh, got two. Okay, first is the iceberg submerged. This is so much of you is buried under the water, and only a small percentage is sticking out over the top. There's only a small little bit that people actually get to see, and the rest of this is all this weight holding you underwater. So if you want to step out from being submerged, you gotta light a fire. You gotta find something you're passionate about. This could be a hobby, this could be a new job. This could be a new passion in taking care of yourself or exercising or whatever. But find something you are passionate about and be open to being passionate about it, and be passionate about it. Genuinely be passionate about it. Be passionate when you speak about it. Be passionate when you're doing this. This is working on yourself and exercising. It's be passionate in what you're doing. Know the knowledge and actually do it. And don't be afraid to allow yourself to be open to be seen. Come out from being submerged. If this is about finally walking your path openly, if this is about art, do whatever it is you're going to do with the fire of passion. And don't be afraid to come out from being submerged. It's time to allow people to see more than just the tip of the iceberg. It's time to step out there and be noisy and passionate about what you are passionate about. All right, Taurus, that's your January update. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, smack that bell, and I'll talk to you guys later.